Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. Now, high school graduation is looming closer, and many students will either be off to college or off on new adventures in just a few months. But before that, it may be a good idea to get their finances in check. Joining us this morning with more from Dordt Financial Credit Union is Laura Nestor. Laura, thank you so much for being here. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you for allowing me to answer some questions for you.
We are looking very forward to your insights, so thank you for being here. First, let's talk banking. What should parents and students do if their bank does not have a branch wherever their college or their next destination is?
Well, I think they should go join a credit union first. And the reason why that is that the credit unions share ATM networks. So there's more than 30,000 ATMs across the nation. So whether they're students in state or out of state, they'll be able to have access to their funds through the ATM network.
You know, I will say, Laura, a little anecdote just to kind of back you up. I am with a credit union, and when I moved to Arizona a few years ago, I did not have any of my credit unions there, but other credit unions allowed me to take money and you know, do normal things. So I think that's really great. So students will have some big bills to pay. There's tuition, maybe rent for some. How do they do that? Do they need a checking account?
Yes, the best way is to get a checking account. Now, the kids don't call it a checking account, but mom and dad do. The kids call it their debit.
Yes.
So with a checking account, you get a debit card, and it'll generally have either the Master card or the Visa logo on it. So they're able to use it at merchants. They're able to pay their tuition with it, buy their groceries. So it's really important that they set this account up before they go.
Absolutely. And do you have any tips on managing money and not overspending once they are off to college or wherever they are to next?
The best absolute tip that I can give is to sign up for online banking at account opening. If they log in, sign up for online banking, and the representative at the credit union or financial institution should be able to help them with that. It's a very easy process, and kids are so tech savvy that they won't have any problem at all with signing up for online banking. But this gives them access to their accounts 24/7. They can go in and look at their balance. Mom and dad can transfer money if they link their account with their student's account. It's very easy process.
Well, speaking of easy, is there an easy way for these parents to kind of keep tabs on their kids' spending? How does it work?
You know, when my kids went off to college, I had access to their accounts. If I was going to be paying their tuition and I was going to be managing the finances, I also had access to the account, which is easy for mom and dad to do. That way, everybody can go in, see where the balances are, see where they're spending. Mom and dad can use it as a learning tool to help them budget. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and they need to talk about a budget beforehand. How much are you going to spend on food? You know, if you get a job, you need to know how to set up your direct deposit. Yeah. That's a really important step too. You need the financial institution's routing number and your checking account number, and that's all you need. Almost 100% of employers nowadays prefer to pay their employees with direct deposit. In fact, it's mandatory with most employers nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. Laura, is there a good way or a best way for a student to set up their checking account or even a credit union account with you right now?
You know, yeah, so they're all checking, whether you're, you know, or a debit account. No matter what financial institution, that's a universal term for your deposit account that you're going to use to make transactions with. So, yes, they just need to get that set up right away. The credit union walks you through it. You can do it online, over the phone, they'll walk you through it in the branch. But I would say, go into a branch and meet with someone and open the account that way if it's at all possible. People that work in financial institutions are very resourceful people. I know our team loves to share information and really are there to help.
Yeah, I would say being there in person kind of will help them explain things more clearly, I think. So thank you, Laura, for being here. I learned something myself because I'm pretty terrible with my own money. So thank you for giving us your insights. Is there anything else that you want to add before we go?
No, I just want to let you know the process is easy. You know, Dort Financial Credit Union, we're statewide. Anyone that lives in the state of Michigan can open an account with us. We would love to have them. Our Boost checking account pays 5% with no minimum balance. And the kids just need a $900 worth of a deposit into the account each month, and they need to use their debit card. But it's a great way for them to not only manage their money, but also earn a little interest. So that's one of the big points. Make sure that the account that you open pays interest.
Great knowledge and information. Laura, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. I very appreciate you allowing me to be with you this morning.
Absolutely. It was such a pleasure. Of course, you can find more information on this topic in the Hot Links section of our website, WNEN.com.